What's up, guys? So today I'd like to do a tutorial on a question that people have been asking me for a while in the comments, and that is basically how to spend your glory points. Before we get into that, I just wanted to tell you guys that I've been really busy, and that's the reason I haven't been able to make videos as much. This past Thursday I had a huge exam, and then I have another exam this Thursday. I'm gonna have another one on Monday, so I'm just kind of caught up, but I am gonna try and put up as much videos as I can. After next Monday, my schedule should clear up and I should be able to be pumping out videos every day or every other day as usual. And after this, we'll do a Guild Wars, and we're gonna be facing one of my good friends' guilds, CONGUAR. They're a guild with players from the channel that I started from, channel 5001. So, alright, let's just get into this. So, the Glory Shop basically is a shop where you can spend your points that you earn from Arena. Depending on what tier of Arena you're in, you're going to earn a certain amount of points. And that's from, where is it? From, I think somewhere around here. In Conquer Plus, you're gonna get like 5 points or something like that. I forgot the actual breakdown, but anyways, so basically it's a shop. It's basically where you can buy all of these upgrades for your arena. You can buy rewards like scrolls and Devilmon. But what I want to talk to you guys about is how to spend your points effectively. And the reason that this is necessary is because I, for one, have made a lot of mistakes in the past when it comes to the Glory Shop. When I first started, before I joined AV, I used to spend all my points on a mystical scroll, a water scroll, fire scroll, a wind scroll every week, just because. And then I didn't even know that like what the point of having a Devilmon was, right? Because I was like, okay, it ups your skill. This is when I first started. So basically what you want to do, I know this topic has been covered time and time again, but just want to, you know, put it out there for the people that are just starting and the people that are asking questions. So first of all, just forget about these scrolls. Any of these scrolls, forget them. You'll start buying these as soon as you max out all of your towers. You don't want to max it out, or you don't want to buy it before you max anything out, because it's just simply not worth it. You're not getting anything out of it as opposed to what you can earn from the rest of your towers. The first priority of the week, every week, should be to get your Devilmon. I haven't gotten my Devilmon yet because I'm trying to get my next tower upgraded ASAP, because I'll see the benefit from it earlier in the week than I would a Devilmon, since I don't really need anything Devilmon at the moment. But you want to make sure at the end of the day, at the end of the week, that you're going to get that Devilmon, because you can only get it once per week if you're free to play, and you're getting them from TOA, but it's literally the most limited resource in the game, and there's no other way. If you have a Nat 5, you're not going to have a way to skill up your Nat 5 if you don't have any Devilmon, because you're not going to be feeding other Nat 5s to it. So you need that Devilmon once per week. Alright? And then the next thing you want to do is you want to max out this Sanctum of Energy. And what this is going to do is it's going to give you more max energy. So you see right there, I have 66 out of 80 energy. And for the longest time, this is where my mistakes came in. For the longest time, I didn't want to budge. I wanted my other towers and stuff, and I didn't max this out. And I'm not gonna do the math. It's a lot of math to calculate over time. But the Sanctum of Energy is a building that gives you more energy, and you're not gonna notice in the beginning because you have like maybe one extra energy. But over the course of someone that refills all their crystals from 3,000 crystals, which gives you about so it's 30 per it's about 100 refills, right? And then even if you increase your energy by 1, if you spend all your crystals on refills, that's about 100 energy per 3000. And if you end up getting 10 max energy, right, from 70, that means every time you have your 3000 crystals and you spam it for refills, you're gonna get 300 extra energy, which is, if you get 80 per refill, that's an extra like over 100 crystals, okay, or over 90 crystals. So it's totally worth it. You're gonna see benefits immediately, although it's not huge. You want to max this out, okay? And next up is the mysterious plant, and what this is gonna do is it's gonna increase your energy production by 30%, which means you're gonna speed up, you know, every time that counter goes up to give you 1 more energy, you're gonna increase that speed. And with these 2 towers combined, if you're patient enough, you can kind of, this is how free-to-play players pull off being free-to-play. It's, they have their energy max and their production is maxed out. And the reason I'm telling you guys this, I'm stressing enough, I swear to God, don't go down the path that I did. I was in G3, and it wasn't until this past Santa's Elia event that I decided to max it out. And after I did that, I realized how bad it was. Like, my guildies continuously told me, max out your Sanctum of Energy, and I was like, nah, I don't need it. You know, I can do it. But it's so worth it. Just trust me on this. It's a world of difference. Just max your Sanctum of Energy, max your mysterious plant, and then from there, you know, just, yeah, do your thing. Okay, so next up, this is where the more advanced players try to get, you know, they want advice on what to do as regards to the towers over here. So with everyone else, I'm gonna say that, you know, this totem right here. Okay, so I'll tell you a story. When I first joined the AV, I didn't have any of my towers max, and as you can see, I still don't have any of my towers really max. I'm closing in, and when I first joined AV, I asked, or my guild leader Cully, he told me, oh, like, what are your towers? And I told him I don't have anything, and he's like, well, if there's any tower that you need, go and upgrade the Sky Tribe Totem, the speed tower, because if you don't, you're gonna be facing G3 guilds, and every single one of those players have this thing maxed out, and you're going to be at a 15% speed disadvantage, which means you're going to get smacked around by the slowest units. So what I found is it's not really necessary to max out a lot of these towers immediately, okay? Like, it's for that last 2%, because it's diminishing returns. The more you pump into the tower, it gets more expensive, and you're paying more for a smaller increment, okay? So the overall utility isn't as high, but I mean the marginal utility isn't as high, but it's still a good idea to max it. What I've done, as you can see, is I kind of made them around level 9 each, and I considered 9 as the cap until I'm ready to max it out. So I did, my suggestion is to max out the Sky Tribe Totem first. Level 9 is fine. That extra 1%, yes, people are going to argue that it comes down to 1% speed, and people are going to outspeed you, but guess what? That whole philosophy changes as we introduce grindstones, because people are going to have variation in different grindstone setups and enchants. That 1%, yeah, it could mean the difference, but as you can see, people went from having 270 Bernards to now 300 something, and it's all over the place. So get plus 14 speed, and then you're good, and then come back around and you can max it out when you want to, okay? After that, the crit damage tower is so cheap. I don't remember the exact amount, but this is a must. It's so cheap, and I recommend level 9 this dude and then go straight into maxing this, because I think maxing it is just like, it's like an extra 25% crit damage, applies on everything. I forgot to tell you guys that these towers apply everywhere, in Guild Wars, in Arena, in TOA, wherever, okay? So max this out, no excuse not to. And now, as you can see, I have the Crystal Altar, the Ancient Sword, and the Guardstone, okay? So, what I recommend is doing the Guardstone first, because defense, especially now with the raids, is such a big stat because it's damage mitigation, and like throughout TOA, we all see that defense is a stronger attribute, and because most of the units don't have armor break, right? And a lot of units scale with defense. Also, it's just cheaper. Like if you see this, my level 10 upgrade should be 1720, and then for attack it's 2175. So it's a huge difference. Okay. However, I use the same thing, so it might look like I'm upgrading them linearly and we're all going like level 8, level 8, level 8, level 9, level 9, level 9. But I actually went straight after crit damage into defense, and I maxed it to level 9. Okay, and then I started working on HP. Now, if you guys have ever seen my ADs, I'm really into the type of bruiser setup. So all of my units scale off of HP, which are going to be units like Veramos, Kumar, Darien, any of those max HP kind of monsters. So this actually increased my damage, not only just my tankiness. So I actually went up to level 9 with this, and then I considered moving on to something else, but I ended up maxing this out just for that purpose. So you have to kind of take a look at your monsters. I know my other guildie, Cully, he has a Veligil, and those are one of his main units. So, and his damage scales off of defense, so he went into Guardstone and finished off the Guardstone tower first. That was his reasoning. So you have to kind of take a look back at your own account and decide which is more beneficial for the monsters that I utilize, and what kind of setup I'm going to be using. Is it going to be defense or, you know, HP based, etc. Of course, if you run a speed based team, you want to max out that Sky Tribe totem immediately. And then last off, I have the Ancient Sword. I like to max this out last because you don't. The thing about this game is I want defense capabilities. Okay, I want to be able to. My monsters, like I said, it doesn't scale off of attack on defense, and then attack is kind of like a bonus. Like for me, it's really easy to just stack damage through runes, you know, and then you'll see the benefit over a long run when you top it off with this attack tower. I'll not explain it. I just find attack is a great tower, but I'd rather get tanky before I start dealing damage. Okay, and when you start doing this tower, you're gonna start seeing your dungeon runs get faster, your TOA is gonna get faster, etc. And this is currently the tower that I'm trying to finish off. Maybe this week I'll get it done. And then, of course, the elemental towers. As you can see, I don't have any points in light and dark because I don't have any light and dark units. And then I just got the first couple points into my water, fire, and wind. I usually do this before TOA just so that I can get more damage in because I use a lot of water and wind units. The next tower on my list is going to be that water tower because, as you guys know, I'm a water guy. I use units on defense like Camilla, and I use units on offense like Elsa, Galleon, Annabelle. So this is going to be the tower that's going to benefit me the most. I'm probably going to max this out. I don't think I'm going to max it out linearly, but when it starts getting kind of expensive, I'll start pumping out points into Wind Tower. And as you can see, I don't have a max. I hardly have any of these towers maxed. I have a long way to go. It seems like I'm almost done, but there's a lot more towers to go. And this thing was a waste of time. Don't spend your guild points on that. And then once all these towers are complete, don't waste your time on those mana production things. It's, you know, and this random Angelmon is a waste. After you've maxed out everything, you can go ahead and do the mystical scrolls and the fire scrolls and the wind scrolls, but that's way down the lines, okay? And that's about it. That's all I really wanted to cover, and hopefully that helps for the people that asked. Now I'm gonna do the Guild Wars. So I'm probably gonna hit up Hyperion, Aya, and maybe Jason's. Jason's is Aya's husband, so we'll do Hyperion first. Alrighty then. So for the first team, I'm gonna use my, my sexy combo, and then for the second team, we're gonna use my other sexy combo. This is kind of like a relatively new guild. I think they started around this past winter, and they're a really small guild, and they're actually doing really good. I've seen them in G3 a ton of times, and we fought them during the rush hour that we actually decided to participate in. Okay, so I thought I killed Perna the first time around. It must have had will runes. Let's pop that Perna. Please don't kill what's his face. Please don't kill my Galleon. We're just gonna go for Theomars here. Ooh, 16k. We're just gonna keep killing it over again because you're gonna keep healing him. My Bella's really sad. Look at that. She just, ugh. Did you see those procs? It was amazing. So we're gonna heal up here. Is that a speed crit damage attack, Theomars, or is it an attack crit damage attack? I'm not sure. So yeah, another thing that's been going on is, I don't know if you guys have noticed, there's just been, actually I don't really want to talk about it on here. It's just, there's some stuff going on recently with some unnamed players, as he would put it, and there's accusations of stuff going on, and I didn't want to bring it over here to you guys. I just wanted to bring it to your guys' attention because you guys are probably going to hear about it, because the person who's talking about these rumors he's really how do I put it, he's really vocal about whatever he's trying to say, and I just want to let you guys know that none of whatever he's saying matters, and I'm just here to help you guys learn, and it has nothing to do with whatever's going on in the outside or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyways, I just hope you guys like the videos because I enjoy doing it for you guys, and that's all that matters. Man, this Jasuna and Camilla is, the Jasuna and Chloe is killing me. So, jeez, this Chloe, please. I remember his Chloe's like 290 speed or something. It's just really fast. I'm just waiting for the day that my Camilla procs. Like that. So yeah. That was Hyperion. Next up, we're gonna do G-Sins. This is Aya's husband. So Draco. Draco. immunity though, right? He has immunity. How about... let's see that. And then... well, I upgraded my Kumar a little bit, if you guys haven't noticed. He's a lot more tanky now. I'm still waiting on that slot 6 for me to be able to upgrade him to his maximum capabilities, but till then I'll just be I want to use someone new. Can we Tark him? Can we Tark him? That was a bad pun. Oh god. Well, let's just use Draco. I ruined up my Draco and I put him on defense, and he was doing pretty good until I got slaughtered a little while ago. So I think Childish owned me in Guild Wars. I think he was the first person to beat me. I was using Draco and wow. Oh my god, what just happened? I was using Draco, Kumar, and Camilla on defense. Holy moly. Guacamole. That sniffling you're hearing isn't me crying, by the way. I just woke up. Holy crap. Oof. Glancing. Dude. Seriously. Holy shit. I got smacked. I had no excuses on that one. I just got wrecked. Okay. This guy got the procs on his side. We're gonna take care of the Veramos first, even though Orion's irritating as hell. Damn, that Theo is just going ham. I think these guys run about like 10 guys total on their defense, so it makes it hard. It makes it so that you gotta win everybody, and it also makes it so I think they don't have to kill as much people, so that, I don't know, when we're facing them in rush hour, it's kind of scary. And I don't think the last time that we faced them they had Hyperion in their lineup, and they're all really solid players. If I remember correctly, there wasn't very many Guardian players. It was like when they started, it was a whole bunch of Conqueror 2 and Conqueror 3 players, and they were just ripping it, just destroying everybody. Seen them on like top 3 or something like that one week. Alright, so we got Aya. This is my good friend Aya, and I lost my Tessarion. Oh god. Okay, I lost my Tessarion for this. I should have waited. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can do it like this. I'm just gonna YOLO it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna do this. Then this. And be this. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay, so we are faster than the Theomars, so we might get a turn. Huh. I didn't see how much the tester crit for, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm using Tesher now instead of Amir. In case you guys are wondering why I'm using Tesher instead of Amir. And the reason is obvious. There's a lot of Rinas that need to be dealt with, and I think the Tesher overall, even though he has less base HP, I think he gets the job a lot better done a lot better than Amir in terms of that. Alright, go Draco. Okay, now that we dealt with the Perna, we can start going on the Monkey King. Usually in a situation you'd go for the Monkey King first, just because of the fact that he has the passive where if you start touching your enemy, then he's gonna revenge you. But Perna is just, it's a nuisance. It's every time you don't deal with her, she's gonna be healing up, has huge damage potential. It's just, you gotta deal with her fast. So I dealt with the Perna and then the Monkey King. And then this, it's so annoying. The Stun Master. This team that she has reminds me of TOA Hard with the Artemil and the Monkey Kings. Alrighty, so that was CONGUAR. I think that's how you pronounce it, CONGUAR. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.